Team close, madman. You understand? Good.
Good.
All Faces ENT
Mad,
Records.
mad, mad, no. Yeah, what's there?
Runs. Me chout nah joke, me killers a rock psycho bunny for your clothes. I'm Mary full up the wardrobe and a $50,000 when my want smoke. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code. She a tip on toe, one fuck to a rat bat song I never sold. The place dark when I grow up, pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. DJ, some boy make slow, but chop and no credit, bang bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother house.
Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, are where me born. Brooklyn, are where me grow. The place dark where me from. Badness, are where we know. Choppy line daily, every day, man, I get it though. Diamonds, them a glow. Big Benz touch you road. High grade man a smoke. Mary Panity, yeah, Christian Dior. You know the code. The rifle them enough, we no afraid and a four. And they should know.
The place dark when I grow up, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop and no credit, bang bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Pull up in the G63, Glock 43, tuck under the white tee. Pocket full of green, all faces are grease. Sport button get pressed by turbo screen right now.
Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code. Shirt tip on toe, one to the rat bat song I never sold. The place dark when I grow up, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop and no credit, bang bang a phone. When you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother house.
Mad, not far for them. And they should know. One fats, one dar boss. Yeah.
All right. Trick, I promise you, we won't talk about Carnival after this weekend.
You said we won't talk about Carnival?
That shit is done.
I ain't go to none of the damn carnivals. I don't give a damn.
Sherwin.
I see you got.
Yo, you alive over there? Like, what's going on? Shit.
I'm half dead, bro. I can't even turn this camera on. It's one of those days.
Jesus Christ. What happened? Take us through Carnival. What's going on down there? How is it? First of all, let's start with the magical question. Do we ask the real question we want to ask, or should we let him explain what's going on down there first?
Nah, ask the real question, man.
Ask the question.
Get straight to it, man.
Get straight to it, man. Get straight to it. How is Miami Carnival?
Let's start with the good things first. Are we talking about the carnival itself or all together?
You know, me and Sherman, when me and you talk Carnival, we're not like the rest of these inbreds.
Yeah.
You know, we
Carnival itself.
The whole thing, the fucking niggas running around with just polluting the earth with oil. You Grenadian motherfucker. Yeah, all of it. All
right. So the parties are cool. They are super. I shouldn't even say they're super expensive because they're gonna start talking about how I charge people $100 for Valiant at the door.
You did charge Valiant, yeah, correct.
But
that is
we did end up going to a party. I got my tickets earlier, and the demand was so high they were doing $160 at the door for a bar that looked like a 3-room Packies. Right. So
whoa. Packies. These motherfuckers don't know what Packies is. We in space now.
I needed to use somebody that didn't exist right now because I don't feel like talking bad about anybody.
Good one.
You know, but let's just say, you know, it don't have. it's not what everybody be complaining about. We need nicer venues, right? So, but I watch people pay $160 at the door, which I already knew because people pay for vibes, right? If there's people there and people think everything's going on, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Miami, since I've got there, today's been the first real Miami weather day. It's the first time I've seen the sun since I've been down there. I've been here since Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I got on an impromptu flight because really and truly, Miami, the time we're at right now,
Hurricane season.
it's hurricane season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, and it's always kind of been like that. You know what I mean? Which I think ends up being, if we're talking competitive wise, a good thing for Boston because this weather fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's awful, right? You know, I have a nice infinity pool in my building. I haven't gotten to use one fucking time yet because the weather's been disgusting. A lot of the outdoor parties that we wanted to go to, nobody wanted to take the risk of getting rained on in their nice pretty clothes, whatever and shit like that. So we didn't do a lot of outdoor shit. So the indoor stuff kind of thrived because of it, but the indoor venues that a lot of the parties, I would say at least 50% on, are very C tier and below.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Anybody's that's down here, if they feel different, um, so be it. I think they're like, I really don't think that we as Caribbean people, Carnival people, however you want to get, we're not getting the top of the top venues down here in Boston, in Miami, right? So it's not like,
You're not at Club Live. You're not at the Mansion. You're not at the Versace Hotel. And I have stolen 5 robes from the Versace Hotel.
yeah,
But karma is a bitch because every hood rat that I bring to the crib, they fucking stole the towel. So if you're fucking a bitch from Boston that has a Versace robe, she stole that shit from me and I want that shit back.
yeah. So I mean, it's a facade, right? Like I like you always hear people with their negative talks about Boston, whatever. I mean, really and truly, when you're talking about the different parties that we went to, they're spaced out within an hour radius
Oh
of
yeah.
Miami,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it would be the equivalent if we use venues from Revere to Worcester to
Mm-hmm.
Boston to Brockton to
Providence, even.
to Providence, like what I mean. Which is just cool, which we could do, to kind of spread it out, give people different experiences throughout the week or whatever and stuff like that. But no, really and truly, we're not getting, at least from the fets that I went to, we're not getting the class, venues. You can clearly see some of these dudes are just like, yo, just let me just grab a venue that this person probably been struggling a little bit. They're gonna give it to me for free, and I can charge $80 to 150, $60 at the door because people are here and they want to kind of go out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you can get some type of hype behind it. I don't have any problem with it. It is what it is. But if you're gonna come into Miami, please buy your tickets early unless you got money. If you don't, this shit, it's gonna charge you. They're gonna tax you.
Mm-hmm.
So Miami, for the most part, and this is how it kind of always has been, in my opinion, is it's been the closest that we could get to a Caribbean feel without being in the Caribbean, especially for people who don't have passports. Just it just kind of is what it is, or cannot afford, to go back home. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So it's gonna give you the closest type of feel that you can get to that. The palm trees, the water, the beach and stuff. Not the same, but it's probably much closer than you're gonna get in New York or Boston or Houston or, even California. You know what I mean? So that's what it's been. And in the years past, it's been, it's a cheap trip, $200 flight round trip. You stay with your homegirl or your cousins down in Miami, maybe get a cheap hotel room. Parties is $1 party here, this, and that. But obviously, everything is a lot more expensive now. You know what I mean? Um, I've already talked about the actual carnival part of it. Listen, there's pluses and minuses to having it in the stadium. I personally don't like it in the stadium because I don't think it's an actual real carnival. But I can't lie that obviously it keeps some of the people who you probably don't want there.
Mm-hmm.
In outside. From what I know, there wasn't. Um, you didn't hear about any violence. I don't know. Maybe there was a fight or two. I didn't hear about any, but you're not hearing about all the rest of the stuff. It's a lot more of a controlled environment. But again, Carnival is the road. You can just listen to any soca song, any power soca. They'll tell you what Carnival is, right? There's no road. There's no whatever. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's my 10-minute wrap up of Miami Carnival. You know what I mean? I think 90% of people are here for the parties. Carnival is kind of an afterthought, but they are getting people to come down and play because you can, it ends up being a vacation that most of us can stomach, can afford financially.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you plan out early enough, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean. You try to do a week in Trinidad, it's going to cost you 6 grand. Versus you probably can do this for with a costume 1500 ish
Mm-hmm.
to
Does that
18.
include flight, hotel,
Yeah,
drinks?
here, yeah. I mean, you get your round trip flight, $200. I mean, there's a bunch of dollar parties here and there, or if you get your tickets early enough, $30 tickets, so you can do that for a week. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably $400 in tickets. You're sharing an Airbnb with 10 other people. You're paying $300 for the week. You know, sharing a rental, sleeping on a couch, whatever.
Yeah.
If you
Gotta
want to
do
do it
what
a
you
little
gotta
bit
do.
better than that, you can do it. But there are some cheaper ways to kind of get some shit done if you want to do it.
I thought you was driving down, man.
Um, Actually, my resident actually did drive down, which
Oh
was
man.
great because I was able to use his car down here. I just, he was
Ah,
essentially my rental.
all
So,
right. Yep.
um, he drove down from New York, which is kind of cool.
Love a good road trip.
So let me ask
Yeah,
you a
man.
question. What's
Yeah,
horrible about it?
the weather's terrible. I mean, if my brother and I had talked about it. I don't know if there's something, I don't know if it's global warming or whatever it is like that, but I feel like hurricane season is lasting longer than it
Mm.
has ever been before. I mean, if this continues, I don't know if I don't know if Miami, God, let me not say that.
Say it.
I
Shakespeare
don't
Uncut.
I don't know how appealing it is if it continues to be this weekend and the weather continues to look like this.
Uh,
And I don't see any change for that ever. I mean, me personally, like if I was a woman, I would never buy $1,000 feather backpack to play mass in Miami because it's probably a 80% chance you're gonna get caught in a thunderstorm. There's been crazy thunderstorms down here. You know what I mean? The weather's been terrible. It has not been Miami weather. There hasn't been a day except for today, maybe for a couple hours, that you could have gone to the beach since Wednesday. If you have a pool, if you went in the pool until now, it's just like why? Today is legitimately the first time I've seen the sun since I've been down here.
Now, is historically is it always the same weather, or is it just this year?
Yeah, I mean it's historically Columbus weekend. It's October. It is where, kind of, sorta is, Caribbean s area. I mean it's
mm-hmm.
hurricane season.
Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
that's just about
It's
And we're
it's hurricane
getting
season. It just
and
is what it is.
we're getting some of it now. So
Yeah. Yep. I heard it's raining a lot back home. So it's hurricane season. So it's just like, and that's another reason why Miami is kind of cheap during this year. You can do a lot of things because again, it's hurricane season. Nobody's traveling down here to just chill right now in October,
mm-hmm.
right.
you know. Um, so I understand it being a holiday weekend, you get the Monday off. So, that's kind of enticing. But honestly, if there was an alternative, like let's just say for the sake of argument, Orlando moved their shit. I don't forget when Orlando is, but if Orlando moved theirs to like June or something like that, I don't know what else that interferes with because it's carnivals all over the world. But
Right.
I think you could give Miami some pressure. I really do. You know what I mean? Because it's cheaper than going to the Caribbean, but it's not cheap by any means. So do you want to spend that money to come in hurricane weather? To me, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a time. I'm still having fun. Don't get me wrong. It is my birthday week still, but at the end of the day, you know,
You're still celebrating your birthday?
yeah, man.
Fuck. Shit.
It was last Monday.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
it's a week ago.
hey.
Yeah,
Nigga, you're closer to fucking being 60 than you were how old you were. It's
yeah.
over.
No. Who you
You,
telling?
so let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
Now, you know we gotta ask. You know we gotta ask the question. what is the difference between Boston Carnival and Miami Carnival, and which one is better?
Yeah. Uh,
Look at Trick. Trick's ready for the bullshit.
Nah, cause
yeah.
Boston, we only got like one day, and like we was talking about, when it's carnival season in Boston, there's not like a bunch of carnival-esque parties around carnival time, so everything there's no workup. Miami, they got fucking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then fucking Carnival Monday. So they have plenty, you know.
Right.
So Miami has been pitted as a destination, like a
Mm-hmm.
vacation destination. So people are taking off a week to come down here. So you
Mm-hmm.
have people here for a week so that you can do parties on a Wednesday, a Thursday, so on and so on. Um, let's just say things. Let's get it out of the way. Things we won't ever be able to do, or not in the near future. Have parties to 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Um, can we have some? There are some outdoor venues that we could do if we wanted to do some larger esque whatever. But just the geographic advantage down here. I mean, if you needed to fly into Boston, if you're in California or New York or whatever, a flight from New York to Boston is more expensive than a flight from New York to Miami. It's probably fucking twice as much.
Wait,
You
wait,
know
say
what I
that
mean?
again. Say that again. Say that
A
again.
flight from New York to Boston is probably twice as much as a flight from New York to Miami.
Why
Right
is that?
now,
Just in general, because I guess it's because it's a hub. I'm not
Right.
really entirely sure. I can tell you that when I book artists, I hate when they're in New York versus like Miami or in Atlanta. The flights are always like way cheaper. You know what I
remember,
mean?
remember it being a hub, they make it cheaper so people would go there more.
Yeah.
That's
So
it. That's
I don't really know the complete economics behind it, but I can tell you that flights are just I just bought my return flight back home yesterday for Wednesday, and it was $110.
oh,
You
and
know,
it doesn't matter the day that you book the flight too.
yeah, man,
So
it's to
a
do
whole
it
lot of
that
things. Yep.
last minute. If I were to try to book a flight from Boston to friggin' New York JFK right now, it'd probably be fucking $300. So you have that advantage. In theory,
You know what?
it's a Miami vacation.
Before you move, I mean, he's not absolutely right. I was talking to the shorty, and I put my P Diddy hat on. I was like, "Baby, where you at?" She goes, "I'm in New York." I said, "I'm about to put you on a plane. Put you on a plane. You come down to Boston. We could do the thing." And I looked at it, and this was yesterday. To go from New York to Boston was 219,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm all like, I canceled the flight. It's like, oh, that's sex trafficking.
Yeah.
What am
You
I
go,
doing?
you go to jail,
I'm going
mommy.
to jail. I said, honey, you got to pay for the flight, and then I could reimburse you over the course of 6 months. I give you 12, but I can't be flying you in and out, fellas. You can't
That's a
fly
five
shorty.
hundred dollar $500 nanny right there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So he's right. This was yesterday. I checked.
Yeah, man.
219 to go from New York, from JFK to Logan. So
Yeah, and then I mean, hotels, because there's an abundance of hotels. I mean, there's a lot of hotels in New York too, but I mean, hotels in New York are always fucking expensive. Boston too.
yeah,
Like
Mm-hmm.
I had a Marriott discount, and I was trying to get some hotels the other day. The Marriott discount was fucking $300.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you can do things cheaper here. I mean, there's a lot of different places. You can stay in Fort Lauderdale. You know what I mean? You can stay in Hollywood. You can stay in Miami. You can stay in what's it, Hills, whatever, Hillsdale, some shit like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different areas you can stay in, and it's the South. At the end of the day, the
right.
South is cheap, right? You
Mm-hmm.
can eat Waffle House every fucking day. You know what I mean? You can kind of figure it out if you wanted to. So in general, it's more affordable. You know what I mean? Than Boston. I do think we have a better time of the year.
Right.
I think our weather's way better.
Mm-hmm.
I think Boston Carnival feels more like Miami than Miami does in October.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Right.
No, I do. I think August does as well. I think if we got, I think our locals would complain, but if you got, 3,000 people to come from New York and 3,000 to come from Canada and 3,000 to come from London, and you told them that, the venue was such and such address and it ended up being Revere, would they know the difference? Oh, that's far. That's not Boston. It's fucking 25 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
know what I mean? When I drove to SSS Blue, I'm right on Miami Beach. I drove to SSS Blue today. It was fucking 25 minutes. Another fucking party I went to the day before was 44 minutes away. And I'm in
Mm-hmm.
Miami. You know what I mean? So I'm traveling, an hour each direction to just do shit, you know? So I think that's something that we could end up doing, you know what I mean? Eventually. Um and then like, really and truly that's how I feel. I feel like Miami is dominated by New York DJs and promoters. Every fucking party is just New York and
New York.
Miami. Yeah, it's all the big events that are in New York down in Miami, like they're all run by New York people. And you have some of the Caribbean people come in and start to do some stuff like, like Voice has his stinking Dutty down here, and that's going back and forth for Freeze from New York's SSS Blue. And, yesterday we went Tingochella, which is by far Army from New York, so they're
Mm-hmm.
just spreading their brand kind of around, um, and doing whatever, Tingochella was cool, but it wasn't anything venue wise. We'd have to find a venue like that, but it wasn't anything crazy, if that makes sense. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It was well put together, but it's not like something that we can't find somewhere in friggin' Bridgewater or some shit like that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because essentially that's where we ended up. It was like a I don't know, man. It's like an industrial complex somewhere out there, like a bar in the middle of that shit. It was crazy. Felt like a fucking barn or something.
So, my gosh, me and Sharon, we've had this conversation for 6 months, at least once a week, and we're having it again this week. Why don't the Boston Carnival move to try to do a partnership or an alliance with the travel board in Boston, and then we could have a month, two, the week before it. Who gives a fuck if you don't like Boston Carnival, right? But
Mm.
from Monday to the Saturday, we're gonna end with the Cool Effect, because that's the end of Carnival season in Boston is the
Mhm.
Cool Effect. We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Why don't we make this a destination? Because it's the same driving, right? It's the
Right.
same driving.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same driving. You're gonna go. We could have an event that we could have an event here. We could have an event here. We have Gloucester. We have Cape. We have Nantucket. We have Martha's Vineyard. All
And
things.
technically, we have two carnivals, right?
Yeah.
Because really and truly, Worcester Carnival is an extension of Boston,
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
right? So I think that's a big selling point. You know what I mean? Like in Trinidad, you have Carnival Monday and Tuesday, right? So essentially, you have the same thing in Boston. You have
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, you have Carnival Boston, Carnival Worcester. I mean, someone coming from New York don't know the fucking difference. It's just two different roads. It's close enough, but it's far enough.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Worcester.
so there it is. And then you could probably just get a hotel in Natick, right? And you
Yeah.
could bounce to
Yeah.
Boston, bounce to
Mm-hmm.
Worcester, and there you go. And you're coming into so. Why
Yeah.
doesn't anybody try to link the two carnivals together? Or is that being done or not being
Yeah.
done?
So really and truly that's going to come to being the bands because the bands are going to push because it's a selling point, right?
Right.
You play with me, you get to play in Boston Carnival, also go down to Worcester. It's sort of kind of being done, but it's going to come to the bands. The bands have to be not a blame on them, but the bands are going to be, your first line of defense to push one of the other carnivals. The same thing with Cambridge, right? Like if from the time that Boston starts to dwindle, the rest of those carnivals are gone because they kind of basically feed off of us.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even talk. We're just, I mean,
It's just pawns on the chessboard, man.
we have three, we have the potential of having a 2 week carnival season in Boston because you have Boston, Worcester, and then you have Cambridge the next week, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 weeks. So basically, you could take if everybody stopped the nonsense in Boston and sit down and think, right? That's we have a 2 week legit carnival season in different places in Boston, which is completely different geographically, culturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Cambridge, you have Worcester, you have Boston. You come here for 2 weeks. You could go trail riding during the day at the Worcester Mountain. You could go hiking in Worcester. It's right there. Then you could do carnival. Then you could drive 45 to an hour in, come in, do carnival on Saturday, go back to Worcester. So now it, it's a tourism thing, guys.
Yeah, well, someone has to put that together, right? Someone has to put together, okay, these are our dive bars, these are friggin' duck boat ride or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever our friggin' our things are. These are the Caribbean restaurants, whether it's, Fat or Stella or friggin' Cool Shades or Flames or whatever, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Someone has to put that together. And again, I don't think. I think your first line of defense is the carnival bands because that's what you're selling. You need to get people to come down from New York, and you say, "Yo, during the week, here are the different parties that are available. Here are the different cool things you can do. Here's a discount to a friggin' duck boat, friggin' ride. You know what I mean? Whatever. Someone needs to put those different things together. These are the different things you can do down here.
This thing. I mean, I'm smart enough to put it together, but I have no time. But
You have no time, and there's not a benefit for you, right? Where I don't know.
it's crazy. Like I see everybody running to Miami, but I mean, like,
Yeah, where are the dollars, right? That's what it ends up going to come. I think the
Mm-hmm.
people who are available to do it um, are people whose time costs, whose time is worth a lot, right? I've talked to you about it, and I'll say it again. I absolutely know that I can put 150 to 300 people in a carnival band on the road next year if I chose to, but
right,
there's just a lot easier ways to make $50,000,
Mm-hmm.
or
maybe.
spend it.
Right, or spend it. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's just like, I know I can do a profitable carnival meal. I know a lot of other people can't, but again, there's a lot easier ways to spend 6 months of my year to make 15 grand or whatever the hell it ends up being.
right.
You know what I mean? So I think people need to figure out, that part. I mean, it just needs to be, it has to be profitable. We've talked about this. The carnival thing has to be profitable for people to continue to do it, you know, um, into this time. And, kudos to our elders. I've said this before. They did it a long time without it being profitable for them. In fact, they lost a lot of money doing it in order to keep the culture going. But, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. And that's why now in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, they're like, no, F this. Now it's somebody else's turn. Well, unfortunately, me, Bobby, and Trickstar are in the position to lose $15,000 every year, and then have
Mm-hmm.
people complain about the fucking product too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna tell you to f yourself. I don't have the patience. You know what I mean? Like I don't really need that kind of whatever behind it. But if somebody did figure out you know the magic code in order to turn this into $150,000 a year or 200,000, because that's what I think it needs to be worth someone's time. Me personally, I'm not taking the time out of my life unless someone can a minimum of that. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's what my time is worth. So I think um that's what needs to be the goal and the aim of those different things, right? And when that happens, you'll see once once one band does it, you see all these bands in Miami and New York and stuff like that. They'll start coming to Boston. You'll start getting Ramajay and all these people, whatever. Once they see that there's enough profit or potential profit being made, they'll be here, right? And then that's when the real competition comes, and then that's when we're back
Yeah,
for real.
I just think that it has to be spread out over 2 weeks. It's a 2 week vacation, and everybody's holding the parties, and I guess the dudes from New York that's going to Miami to do the parties, they just have to figure out the venues and the location here in Boston. And then it's listen, man.
I think the promoters have tried in the past, and I do think that the amount of patrons is directly tied into how well the carnival itself does.
Right,
Because a lot of them have done bigger shows when the carnival has been kind of back and forth and lost money. They're like F that. Last
right.
year, I was kind of barely doing. We didn't. I don't think we had one artist for carnival last year, like anywhere. Like, and I mean the smallest of the smallest artists. Not
Mhm.
like not even a $2,000 one. People just like, all right, we'll just throw 10 DJs on there, whatever. That people didn't want to really take the chance.
Right.
I just think that while we're looking to, I guess, compete with the other carnivals there, we have to figure out what our advantages in order to make this Boston Carnival. You know what I mean? Like, because again, we can spend next 10 years of our life trying to fight Boston City Hall to make us have parties till 5 a.m. But is that worth our time? Probably not.
No.
Well, let's figure out how to have a really cool party until 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Or a really cool party outside until fucking 9:30. Maybe it's more day fets. Maybe I don't know what it is. People need to go ahead and brainstorm that. We have to be different. What I mean? I think that's the problem. People are just like, oh, why can't we have, this party that's in New York? Why can't we bring SSS Blue to Boston? Because we fucking can't.
Hmm.
Right? We're not Miami. I was in I went to SSS Blue today, and even like the neighbors are into it, right? Like, the local church was selling parking spots to SSS Blue. You think they want SSS Blue to go away? Fuck
No.
no. You know how much money they made?
Hmm.
There were neighbors there. They're like, yo, you want to use my driveway? Fucking $20.
Hmm.
They're outside selling flags and food and all the rest of this stuff. It's good for the local community. Now, would that happen in Boston? I think no. I think we're in a different um socially we're just in a different socioeconomic kind of place. You know what I mean? I don't think that, people are gonna be so excited to make $20 for you to park in their parking lot, you know?
Yeah. I think too with Boston, just the laws here are just Democrats here are brutal, man. Like you
Yeah.
need a parking pass. Like I remember back in the day, you drive out to Sullivan Stadium for Patriots game, and you could just park in people's driveways, and they watch your car. And now you can't do that. You have the Franklin and Foxborough police driving around on top of you. You got a pocket permit. You have too many cars in your driveway. It's just a whole bunch of little things that stop big things from happening.
Hmm.
Right? Like you can't
Right.
sell food on the curb because you need a license and all of this shit. Well, I'm not gonna go and get a license to sell a couple hot dogs to a bunch of niggas covered in grease. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I think just watching the content that I've seen from Miami, I just think everybody in Boston is fighting the wrong fight for this carnival. That's just how I feel. Larry Jordan will still come on, but Larry Jordan doesn't understand technology.
Yeah, he joined in, but then he left. I just texted him again.
Yeah. Sharon,
Yeah, my bad.
women.
Yo, Sharon.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Trick. My fault.
Oh, no. Oh, you cut him out.
No, man.
He's
Oh,
here.
yo, they mash up your ceiling, dog.
What was that?
Yo, they mash up the ceiling, dog. Yo.
What show was that?
So I mean, every once in a while we get some requests. I mean, because at the end of the day, we do serve the community, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So we had a young man that came, really cool kid, who asked to rent the building. He wanted to do like a show for like local artists, you know, hip hop, alternative rock, whatever, and stuff like that. Long story short, he did really well. It was one of our better parties that we've had outside of a Friday in a long time.
You heard that,
Mhm.
FC?
Um, Yeah, I mean, FC obviously did his thing with Matter on and other stuff too, but it's been it was pretty it was different, right? Like it was an actual it was a show, right? There was a
Yeah.
live band for the most part. People were coming to watch whoever their artist was, at 10:30 and then leaving at 11:30 after they finished, performing or whatever it is like that. So people were in and out. In terms of, you know, what ended up happening. Long story short, I mean, the kid, it's kind of fits his, I guess, his persona.
To
Hmm.
destroy
He has
shit.
like he has a little rock star thing going on. We talked, we're good. I think he was very accountable, apologetic, him and the guy who whatever and stuff like that. And he offered to pay for things and stuff. I think things happen all the time, and I think that the biggest part of is when stuff happens is accountability. I
Hmm.
mean, there's so many different times that people will come and then they'll, X, Y, and Z will happen and be like, well, no, it's not my fault. This person did this to me. Da 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 da. Like,
Hmm.
you end up being a principal. I think as men, someone say, hey, listen, I messed up, just such and such. How can I, my bad. How can I make up for it? I think you can kind of stomach that because I'm not really here to try to be anybody's dad
Yeah.
or principal and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think when people can just be accountable for stuff like that. I think the video made it look crazier than what it is. I don't want anybody to repeat it, but at the end of the day, those popcorn ceilings cost $7 a tile. It's not really a huge thing. Please, nobody else try it.
I was about to say that. I don't mean come to the
Yeah,
fucking
don't try
unity
it.
with
I
your
was more
$21
I was more worried about him friggin' falling off a
falling off the
friggin'
speaker.
speaker or some shit
Yeah.
like that, and then my insurance raises 1,000%. You know what I mean? Um,
Trick.
so
Yo,
You know what's fucked up, Trick?
what?
If that was a Jamaican that did that, they would have had that Trump deport all of us out of here. You see how, like, those damn Jamaicans, all we do is bun a little money and listen to fucking music. Unbelievable.
I don't know.
Larry,
Marvin was pretty close. Not this
Marvin
time.
was, Marvin was pretty close. I'm
The
like,
first the first time he came,
Marvin.
I
he
said
definitely
that
almost
too.
put a couple of women through the damn wall.
Me and FC said that if there was more people in that Marvin show when he just left last time, it
Yeah.
probably I don't know, he
Crazy.
was coming out the fucking ceiling, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Somebody's head was gonna be in the freezer in the kitchen. He was flipping
Hot
chicken.
oil.
I don't know, hot oil. Who knows?
Larry,
Yo,
what's going on, man?
say something.
Larry doesn't understand technology. We've
If
been trying to get Larry on this show for almost 2 years.
if you could hear us, touch the fucking microphone at the bottom left corner. Make sure the microphone is on. Make sure the camera's on.
I mean, we put Larry
Yep.
Jordan back on. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't understand technology.
Gotta show him one day.
Isn't there a Justin Bieber song? Hey yo, I'm tired of using technology. You got that, Trick?
Hell no, I don't got no damn Bieber on my. Wait, let me check. Let me
That's
just check this
Timberlake,
shit.
man. That's not
That's
Biebs.
Timberlake.
That's Timberlake.
Hey yo, I'm tired of using technology. We need that for this dude here.
Hold on, let me. I got a couple JTs. Hold on. Nope, I don't got that one.
It's Timberlake and 50 Cent. It's actually 50 Cent song.
Yeah, yep, I ain't got that one.
You ain't got that? That's what we need right now. This dude can't figure out how. Oh, we got a private chat. Here we go. Let me see here. He says he can't hear.
Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum.
Oh, caps is on. Hold on. Take caps off. Log
Make it look like
out.
you're screaming at him.
Yeah. Log out. Back and pause. That sounded fucking crazy. That shit sounded crazy right there. Trick, what did you do this week? Anything?
Nah, man, I stayed home this weekend, man. I didn't go out.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
this week was I did nothing. My homie called me up. She's like, "Yo, what you doing?" So I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Kids were out of town. So I went over to my homie's house, and she was like, "Yo, let's watch we watch Sanford and Son first. Watch Sanford and Son. Then after Sanford and Son, we watch All in the Family with Archie Bunker.
Wow.
Then after All in the Family, we watched The Jeffersons, and then we finished it off with 227. Now those are basically continuations of each other's show. Like
Yeah.
All in the Family featured George Jefferson. The George Jefferson getting to the Jeffersons, and then the cleaner from the Jeffersons, 227. Am I right or wrong?
I thought you would have ended with like MASH or something. The way you was fucking. I thought MASH would have been at the end of that.
So I was watching All in the Family with Archie Bunker.
Hey Archie.
Yo, that shit is fucked up. No, it's like when you're watching All in the Family, you got this white dude. I don't know if he's racist or not, but he says crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
His white college educated kids are super liberal and want black and whites to kiss. And you have the mom who is like a super housewife. Anything Archie wants, you know what I'm saying? She does it. And then when you go to the Jeffersons, it shows the black people have moved up, and you start to see where the black man starts to lose power inside the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like women are getting stronger now. And it was really wild to see those shows and then to relate it to today's politics and be like, yo, man, this is what America wants. Like America wants that's what it wants. And I was looking at it like, yo, this shit's crazy. Like they don't want integration. They're sick as fuck. Yo, what's up, Morton, man? What's going on, man? Thank you for coming in, man. I don't know. It was just weird. It was weird to watch All in the Family and then look at today's politics and it for be this is what they wanted. And you know they use TV, music, and movies to fucking influence the citizens. And it was really wild to watch that shit. That shit was eye opening. Like, yo, that shit's fucked up. That nigga.
My fault. Yeah, I don't watch those shows anymore. I think the oldest show I watch now still is probably Married with Children. I think I'll watch that when they come on.
Yeah, and then they try to, with Married with Children, they try to bring it back where the man goes to work, the wife stays home, kids are still at home, everybody eats at the dinner table, nobody moves out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Like, the kids were older, they're still living at home with their mom and dad. Mom and dad's together. They sit, they eat dinner. That was a complete reflection of how the United States was. Because obviously, you're gonna write movies and scripts and songs that influence from what we're seeing here. Dog eat real food, right? Like it's just crazy. Like I was just watching that shit, and I'm like, yo, man, they throw their kids out. They're 18. They throw them out in the street. Nobody eats dinner together. Nobody's allowed to exchange different political views over dinner. It's just crazy. It was mind opening to see that the America that they wanted back in the 70s is the America that they're getting right now.
Any plans for this weekend?
I don't know what's going on this weekend.
Shit.
Really?
Hold on. Oh, he has to.
Here's the thing, Trick. You can't say, "Hey, what's going on this weekend?" and say shit, and they'd be like some big bash going on.
I'm trying to help out fucking Larry here.
Try to help out Larry. Try and get Larry on. Larry bugging.
Let me see. Let me check my damn. Let me check my website. See what I got up on there.
They still need us. They still need us in the workforce back then, but now AI and poor whites can do the jobs that they don't want to. Yeah, yeah. Like,
All right, so we got
yo, Maurice, AI is gonna fuck shit up. Like, go ahead, Trick. After Trick, I'm gonna say what I gotta say about that.
so on Friday, as you know it, Friday Night Lime, Unity Sports Club. Also going down on Friday, Yellow Cup weekend, Yellowween. This is taking place at Oceanside. So if you ever been to a Yellow Cup event, they'll be at Oceanside this Friday, 9 p.m. It's a costume thing. Bring a friend. 21 plus, yada, yada, yada. And then on Saturday, Baller Dawes presents Lavish Lifestyle, his
Okay,
birthday bash.
there we go.
There we go. My shit is working. Music by DJ Jagger, Ghetto Hype, YM Entertainment from Jamaica, and DJ Lava, hosted by Bushy Bushy and Pepper Pot. Hoi, hoi,
Squeeze.
hoi.
I'm here, we full up the wardrobe, but no $50,000 when my wants more. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code, chair tip on 201, J-Rod, bats and I never sold.
Did you see the video of the guy who created AI? He said that he warned them, and they fired him, paid him, and then took the design. Yo, yo, Trick, are you up on this AI shit?
Hell no.
Like, for real?
Yeah, Larry said this fucking restream shit is bullshit.
I don't I don't. Larry Jordan is the only human being that can't log on to Restream.
My
We've got interviews from niggas from Jamaica, from New York, England, all over the world. We streamed Vibes Cartel live from Jamaica when they were blocking niggas' cell phone. I, I don't
my
think Restream sucks. I think Larry Jordan's phone service sucks.
he said I quit, use regular Facebook. He gotta give the internet access to the camera. He sent me the screenshot. The internet don't have permission for the camera.
What do you mean? Internet where he's at?
No, the his browser.
What browsers are you using?
I don't know. I think
I'm
he
using
let me look back.
I'm using Chrome.
So he got it. It's on his phone. It's an Android. So where it says accessing camera, the permission isn't on. So he has to.
Oh, so all he's got to do is go into
Yeah,
his browser and click.
that's correct. That's what I told. That's all.
What is he talking about? Restream doesn't say you don't have to use your phone. Come on, Larry Jordan. Crazy.
He said, "Fuck that."
What does this say? All right, let's do the AI here. Did you see the video of the guy? Listen, man. Yo, Trick.
So Tia, Libran Divinity, she said Solil Sundays was lit last night at Little Haiti with Ghetto Hype in Cyprus. So that is
We got to go to that.
hold on, let me find it there.
He said he did it.
Flyer. So Little Haiti presents Solil Sundays with Ghetto Hype. That's 7 to 1:30 a.m. at, I can't really see the address, but it's on High Park Ave, and I believe that's every Sunday.
Nice. Yeah, we got to go. We got to go and try that out. We got to go and see that.
Get ready to jam to the rhythm of the Caribbean with our Reggae Night event. Join us for a night of live music, good vibes, delicious food, and drinks.
Yo, VL Custom is in the chat. He makes the Bobby Shakes apparel.
10 out of 10.
This is the Halloween edition. Like it's in glow in the dark ink and it's crazy. It looks all hologrammy and shit.
Fucking Halloween.
Yeah, another time, bless up. Yeah, Larry Jordan, you just got to figure out how to use your phone. I mean, I mean, what the fuck you want me to tell you? I mean, come on.
Nah, we gotta just use regular Facebook.
Can't use regular Facebook. We are
Nah,
using regular Facebook.
they're gonna fucking kick us off.
Who?
Facebook. If we
Yeah, yeah,
use
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
kicked us off
Yeah,
long
we
time
can't.
ago.
Yeah, we can't do regular Facebook because regular Facebook bans. Yeah, we can't do regular Facebook. That's why we do the portal,
Hmm.
because this is basically our content being shared on Facebook.
Hmm.
This is not Facebook content.
Yeah, if we
Uh,
use Facebook to host, that's when they start monitoring your shit.
yeah, we ain't got time for that, Joe. We ain't do none of that. Yo, Norville, what's going on? Norville's in the building. Yo, this AI shit trick. You don't fuck with it at all.
I'll be honest. I downloaded ChatGPT like last week, and I
Right.
used it to make like a logo,
Okay.
like a rough. I just gave it an idea for my hookah business, and it's not bad. You know, it gave me a nice. That's probably all I'd use it for, though. It gave me a nice logo with the hookah in the background, euphoric experience. You know, something simple that I could put on a damn t-shirt.
Yeah, you should have it crank out your price list.
Yeah, so I don't think I'd use it for like more than that. I don't know. I
Now
don't want
you
to
gotta
get
use it like
I don't want to get sucked into the fucking metaverse or anything. I
Nah,
don't know. I'm good.
yo, yo, I love it.
I know you had a whole fucking conversation with AI the other last week.
Yeah, I'm always talking. I'm always talking with AI. I honestly think though, I think like on some real shit, like 3-4 years from now, I think everybody's out of a job.
Shit.
Like over the summer, my man put me onto AI jobs.
Hmm.
I was just there were thousands of AI jobs because the AI needs the information to fuel it, right? It needs
Hmm.
all AI is the biggest biter on the planet. He's
Hmm.
just taking shit from other niggas, remixing it and putting it out. Like, damn, didn't fucking Michael Jackson release that song 2 weeks ago? Like, AI is nothing but an Elvis Presley. Still black music, make a whole bunch of fucking music, and that's all it is, right? It's the super intelligence where we're trying to get to. So like when I was on the AI job list hunt looking for AI jobs, like last over the summer, there were thousands of jobs.
Nicole.
I went the other day. Trick.
Hmm.
There's like 5 AI jobs now. That means everybody who was specific in that genre
Hmm.
has dumped the information in. Now that AI's got it, it don't need you no more.
And I remember I had went to Wendy's like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the fucking drive-through is AI. It says like, "Welcome to Wendy's. This is your AI, yada yada yada, here to take your order." I was mad as fuck. I was like, "Huh?"
Really?
Yeah, on American Legion, because AI took my order, bro. I was like, "Okay."
AI took your order. What?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like how you could talk to it was talking to me like a regular person, but it was AI. I was like, "Let me get a 10-piece nugget." He was like, "What would you like to drink?" I said, "Let me get a Sprite." Any sauce? I was like, "Yeah, let me get a whatever the fucking sauce I chose." I was like, "Oh God, y'all out of luck now."
That's
Mm-mm.
that's crazy.
They got AI robots making food deliveries. Not out here, but I think I just seen it. I forget where. But they got fucking robots lined up on the sidewalk ready to deliver orders. Yeah.
Norville said they need it. I mean, have you ever tried ordering with these YNs at any of these spots? Like these niggas, like, why? Black people, I'm begging you. I'm looking right into the camera, black people.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm coming into the shop, I'm not the enemy. I'm just trying to purchase and get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking out the fact that your mom and dad is broke and you got to work at Wendy's to make shit happen. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm begging you, black people. Now, the wrong motherfucker might come through that drive-through. It's always the wrong motherfucker. Dude pulls up. It could be black. It could be white. It could be Puerto Rican. It could be anybody. And you be like, "Yo, I want a 10-piece nugget," and you give that nigga attitude. Some niggas like me, I'll just pull up to the window, bang
Yeah.
on it, and want to fist fight you. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to bang on the window, drag you out the window, and we go at it.
And they tell you ain't supposed to argue with the person taking your order, man. You know, it ain't, you know, you never know what they doing.
But there's some niggas that drive up to the window, they don't want a fist fight. They calling the fucking CEO of that shit. Cause you don't know who's coming to the window. Like, my word of advice to you, if it's a Mercedes or if it's a fucking Honda Prius, you don't know the financial status of that person or the connections of that person. There's mad niggas out, yo, man. Now that I've been like hanging out with niggas that trade stocks, I was with a dude the other day. The nigga has $3 million in cash. The nigga drives a Honda Accord. That's like a real Jamaican shit. Like, nigga, this Honda Accord was in when fucking Merciless was releasing music. Inside is clean, but it's like, so you don't know when you see that dude pull up and you argue with them, he's just calling. And then once the CEO gets enough calls and he's losing money on the back end and on the front end, man, just get AI in there, man. Just get AI in there. Just get AI in there.
Yep.
That's it.
Pretty accurate AI, man. And they know you're not gonna argue with the fucking machine.
Yeah, you ain't gonna argue with the
You're not gonna
machine.
argue with the machine.
Yeah, because the machine's gonna be all like, the machine's gonna condescend your shit to death. Like,
Yeah.
why are you mad? I was so mad. What can I do to help you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but Trick, that AI shit is crazy, man. Like, I'm doing AI work tomorrow. Basically, I go around and I take pictures of the product and the aisles to make sure that where the product is, it's where it's supposed to be.
I just seen that. I just seen that on Facebook earlier. It was like somebody was doing DoorDash.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, what happened, Larry?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can't hear. Hold on. Oh.
We can hear you.
He might be in Miami still, too.
Yeah, he's still in Miami.
He's still in Miami, yeah.
Niggas underneath an umbrella.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Let's chat, my peoples.
Now, hold on one thing. Did it last week at the Burlington Mall, took the kids to Bluey Camp, work experience in the food court, looking at, ended up calling the owner. See, that's what I'm talking about. She calls the owner, you're out of a job, my niggas. You're out of a job. Yo, Larry, what's going on, man? We had Sherwin on. Sherwin is fucking half drunk, shoes off, half naked. Don't know if he's coming or fucking going. He's having a good time.
Big calls. Last thing I want to hear is about Sherwin being naked, nigga. Last thing I want to hear.
Jordan.
I'm in Miami, nigga. I got BBLs everywhere. I don't need the visualization of Sherwin naked, nigga. Nothing like that.
Yo, what's going on in Miami, man? How's Miami?
Can we see your face and not your forehead? Oh, what? You can roll weed on this. This is yardcore.
My camera's on. All I'm seeing is blue. I might have to reverse that. Hold on.
Now we can see you.
We can
front.
see
Is
you.
that it?
Now we can see you.
Because I can't see y'all. I can't see nothing. I just see a blue screen.
We can see you. Thank God we can see you. The whole world can see you. We can see you and hear you.
Oh, I think scroll up or scroll down. You might see.
So it says hit the camera, enable camera. What the fuck?
Let's take a musical break.
All Faces ENT Records.
Yo, who Yo, Trick, who got music like us on deck?
Yo,
Fresh music. Nobody in Boston is playing this. Even niggas in Miami ain't playing this. Because niggas in Miami don't know what the fuck is going on. Only New York is playing this. 90s, 50s. Stand the fuck up. What you talk about?
All right. I can see y'all. Let's do it.
all right, Bobby, 30 off.
We're ready to go.
Steady
We're
out.
ready to
I
go.
can see it. But let's do it.
All right.
What's
Let's
going
do
on,
it.
man? How's Miami treating you, man?
I can never complain about down here, man. Just the weather alone. Parties is nice. People are nice. I was on my old man shit, so I didn't do the fet after fet. But I'm just being real, nigga. I was like, I actually went to the beach today and I was watching some of the SSS clips and stuff, and it seemed very lit. Seemed nothing I was talking any shit about. Seemed packed, but I was like, I'm glad I ain't there, nigga. That crowd was massive, like. So that's just the levels I'm on. I really just came here to just kick my feet up a little bit. I went to Juve. Juve was the time. 10 of thousands of people. Not one single fight that I saw. Can't say that none happened there, but I didn't see no drama. And if we was to compare that to like Boston, where every 10 minutes them little fuckers was fighting. So
Yeah, those are the transgender people I heard though.
that was fighting in Boston.
Yeah, I heard it was like within that little gay
Nah,
community that was fighting.
I seen some. I seen some little youngins on the female side. A lot of females, but they weren't in the alphabet crew type shit. They were
Okay.
just and neither were they real like Caribbean goers either. They were really there on some old party shit. But then if anything pop off,
They're ready to go.
So what events did you go to that has a name since you was in Miami?
I went to one called Rum and Music. It was at a club called Clutch in the Wynwood area, Miami. Nice vibe. DJ Gel, some dudes called Overdose, some other niggas, but those were actually the last that everybody played nice up to Gel. Came and played everything Gel played over again. So that was my little like, dude, were you not here to listen to what the fuck this dude just played? On the flip side, because I know my brethren Bobby Shakes is an avid soca hater. I must say, I ain't hear reggae all fucking weekend. I ain't hear dancehall. I ain't hear reggae all fucking weekend to the events and to the areas that I've been in. You know what I'm saying? Because again, doing my my Macoing online, and you got other people like Slayer down here, and just other people, and Slayer's at parties where I'm hearing the hip hop and the R&B. You know what I mean? And other people at places where I am hearing the dance hall and stuff. But for me personally, with the Juve, the rum and music, and just hanging around, I ain't hear nothing. And I love dance hall. I want to hear dance hall. My homie playing dance hall in the background now. That's the only dance hall I've been hearing.
Okay. How do you like it compared to Boston?
It's not a comparison.
And
It
why
really
is
isn't.
that?
The atmosphere, the amount of people, and the organization kills it because they're organized. They're organized. So I know there was a time when there wasn't. You know what I mean? But right now, in this essence, even if it is confusing, it's still an organized confusion. You know what I'm saying? Where they know how to get the people into the establishment, the security for the establishment, how the trucks are numbered, prepared, set, take off when they're supposed to take off. It's all those type things, you know what I mean, that makes the wheel crank smoothly.
I know Sherwin says that he likes a carnival that's on the road. How do you like your carnival? Do you like it in the road or you like it in the stadium? Because you're a crop over guy, right? Because you're from Barbados, so I don't think you know nothing
Yeah,
about
and we're
carnival.
on the road. We're on the road, but I said it in my video, as far as safety is concerned and as far as profit is concerned, and business is concerned, I would go more with the contained area. But it has to be on a massive scale like that is. You know what I mean? Where you're not going to be contained and scrunched up after a while. Got to be on a massive 30, 40 acre type shit like that is where if you do contain it. Those people who are not into the culture, you know, either they're going to pay to come in just to hang, or they're going to pay to come in because you have, if you participate with a band, you can enter the arena. But if you're not participating with a band, you can just pay to come in, and it's like $70, $80, but you're not paying the 100 and something that you would with a band by getting the all-inclusive things with like the drinks and the food and all that other stuff. But you can still come in and party. So that type of shit is just like, yeah, everybody can eat the food after a while.
Okay. Okay. So okay. How much is so how
And
does
be
it
safe.
work?
And be safe. And be safe.
So you have to. So it's like going to a game where they pat you down, you pay your money, you come in. So it's like going to watch a baseball game, basically, but you're going to watch Carnival.
Basically, if you want to put in layman's terms, yeah, it's just going in. Yep, you get. I don't know the name of it. I thought it was the Rose Bowl or one of them. What is the name of that place where Juve was?
I think it's Orange Bowl.
Broward Regional Park. But yeah, you walk in, you know, just like you was going into like, you know, Gillette Stadium and all one of them. They got the little lines, the little iron gates, and everybody going in. They're searching your bag. They're patting you down with the iron metal detector, and you go in there, have a time, checking your drinks, making sure you ain't bringing liquor in there. And from the time you pass through them, it's fat. You find your truck and vibe with the truck. And they say, yeah, they make it seem like, yo, you're on a track and it's a big circle, but it's a big fucking circle there. It's a big circle. Yeah. Music is crossing a little bit sometimes in the curb, but it's nothing where it's a nuisance. And after a while with the sun and the drinks, you don't give a fuck anyway.
Huh.
But if I have to bring it back to, you know, the old side, the authenticity of it being Juve, nah, it's not Juve. It's one big ass fucking fete. You know what I mean? There's no Mogo Jumbi, there's no steel pan, there's no rhythm sections, there's none of that essence of Juve, except for maybe paint and powder, but that wasn't real anyway. You know what I mean? That was like a new generation and what it is now that turned into a quote unquote street party. It's not Juve, but yeah, it was a good time, great party.
So it seems it's just the same complaint at every carnival, right? Is that this is not Carnival, this is not Juve. Is it? It's basically everybody's having the same issue, right?
Yeah, but then that makes you then think like someone like me who's complained about it every year. You just got after a while, you just got to accept it. This is what it is, man. Change of the times, change of the era. You might just have to deal with it, man. This is what it is, man. Some things might not go back to how it is or how it used to be.
Well, they say if you can't beat them, you got to join them, right?
In some cases. And I don't want to because we need to bring back some shit where it's just like, this is how it started. But if you're screaming on deaf ears, as far as I'm concerned, man, sometimes you know, just stop screaming, man. Stop screaming.
Me and Sherman has floated this idea that Boston could be like Miami because we have a whole bunch of destinations where we could hold stuff. Because basically, we figured it out tonight that it's basically a 2-week carnival thing in Boston, right? You have Boston, Worcester, then the following week we have Cambridge. Do you think we could do a Miami style carnival here in Boston, where we're in Martha's Vineyard, you're in Nantucket, you're in Gloucester, you're in this, that, because you're driving all over the place, right? Miami, Fort Lauderdale, so it's driving. So it's not like everything is centralized. I mean, you doing good driving. Do you think we could do something like that here?
Yeah and no, and that's because I don't even count shit like Cambridge and Worcester and all of them. Like personally, I don't even count them. They're great social gatherings, but I don't see them as carnivals. You know what I mean? It's great to have this little type of representation in these little quote unquote little white towns, but that ain't no Caribbean carnival to me. This is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could happen in a sense, but you know, the communication and everything. Like, look, for example, how Cambridge is 2 weeks after Boston. So to then try to link together and try to get some type, it's like, and again,
Oh, shit,
what
right.
what are we going to benefit out of it linking with these people? It's a waste of fucking time. It's going to be more beneficial for them than it will be us as Boston linking up with anybody else. But on the positive side, if it was a link up where it was like a daily thing or a weekly thing, yeah, to those band members who are renting things where, you know, you can't rent them daily. You have to rent them for the weekend. All right, yeah, it's better that you have that Boston, Worcester type back-to-back thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Instead of just having Boston, because then you still got to pay for the generator for the Sunday. So it's like,
Mhm.
you know, so it's better that in that instance, yeah, the Worcester after the Cambridge was dope. At one time it was Cambridge right after.
Mhm.
But in all reality, though, if that band doesn't have any real band members and doesn't have really anything where that finance doesn't make sense to do it both
Right.
days,
Mhm.
it's just going to be beneficial for those carnival committee leaders who can say, yeah, I have these trucks on the road, but those trucks in the road are all in the red. So
Mhm.
I know both aspects of it where I'm like, yeah, it's good for visual. It's good to be like, yeah, we did that. But then at the end of the day, nigga, you're going to be paying for that till the next year, February, March. Like, fuck all that. I did it. That's why I know about it. Like, I did that. Participating in the Boston Carnival, that's what it basically was, man. Basically wasting your money to say, yeah, I did that. Because you was never going to fucking make no money.
Right, because you rented the generator for another day, and then you gotta
That's
supply
one
everybody.
thing. I just said one of the things. That's generator. You got generator, you got wood, you got flatbed truck, you got all of that you have to use on a weekly rent, on a week, that 3-day rental, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mhm.
Then you got to pay for that diesel gas. Then you got to pay. Yo, man, I was spending like 15, 20 G's on Carnival, man. And I had
Right.
and fucking adults. And
You
I knew I
gotta pay
wasn't
the
going to reach
fucking
that back.
sound man. You gotta pay the sound.
You
Oh,
got
you
to pay the
want three
sound.
days? You gotta pay the sound.
You got to pay for the flatbed. Then you got to come up with another like grand 1,500 for the truck driver because you got to
Yep.
pay insurance. You got to pay. Come on, man. And then niggas just think, yo, you just gonna get like 3 chicks with fat ass. You got a band, nigga. Yeah, right. If you gonna do it right. And then don't even let me get into the mass when you gotta buy feathers and beads and sequins and yards of material and like, come on, man. And I'm giving the short version. And
I
I'm
mean,
giving
wow.
the short.
So it's not even feasible even to do Boston than Worcester unless you could generate some type of money in Worcester, right?
Basically. And then that's the plus that a lot of these bands would say now. All right, jump with us because we're jumping in Worcester, we're jumping in Cambridge, we might have a link in New York. So it's those additives that make some of these bands like a SOCAholics, you know, people might jump with them. But if those other added elements ain't there, it's just like, okay, are you going to spend your girl want a $500, $600 costume for one day? 3 hours, 4 hours.
Gotta
So then
wear
it'd
that.
be good then to have to use it the next day, right? It would be like,
Right,
Yes.
right,
Yeah.
right. Those would be some of the benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? But if that
Like.
band isn't a costume to at least get to out of the red to make happen to then get all those little things that we speak of, and we shouldn't get to all of them because you got to get wood for the truck. You got to go to Home Depot, get plywood, get 2x4s. You got to get nails, bracing. Then you got to get rope. Then you got to buy t-shirts. Then you got to go to the print man and get small, mediums, larges, kids, and it don't stop, bro. It don't stop. People don't think of all of that. And then within that, you still have to try to throw your little band launchings. You still got to try to have little fundraisers and all that's going to take a little bit of money too. But that money, you're trying to make money. But if it don't come through, it's a real hustle.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's why I'm passionate about it, and that's why I can talk the shit that I talk, because I've done it multiple times. So nobody can be like, "Well, Larry, how do you know?" Like, nigga, y'all seen me. That's why I could look Shirley in the face and be like, "No, nigga, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not paying." Everybody's like, "Oh, you have to go to Carnival meetings and shit." After Shirley said a couple of things, I'm like, "I will never go to a Carnival meeting. I bet you I'll be in every Carnival. Shirley's never going to pass up a check." So I used to go to that last meeting when you used to have to pull the number and look her in her face. And she used to say, "Can you please give Larry a receipt?" And everybody used to be like, "Larry, you need to go to these meetings. Larry, you need to..." No, the fuck you don't. Show up the day you pull numbers with a check, nigga. I bet you could be in Boston Carnival. Shirley ain't passing up no money.
Wow.
And on top of all of that money that we didn't even give we gave a broad number of whatever thousand, you never really even got 1,200, 1,500 back. If you supposedly won, you didn't even get in a quarter or nothing of that. Nothing to even say, "All right, I can get this and start back for next year." So when I say, when I make my jokes about, people participating or cunts or whatever, and I'm not really being personal because I was once one of those cunts. But yeah, I'm just being a little harsh with the jokes or whatever, because it's like, yo, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. If you're a real businessman, if you have any business sense or savvy, if you know you're not gonna make profits, oh, well, I love it. I love it. I'm doing this for the love. I'm doing it for the love. Fuck all that. Especially when you see things can be done for it to a profit can be made. Yeah. So it's just like, all right, we all see the steps that can be done. But the hardest part is that we can't fuck with this entity. That's the problem. That's the problem. Getting away from massa. Getting away from massa.
So you're having a good time, man. How the girls down there? And here's the whole thing about this Miami Carnival bullshit. All the hot girls down in Miami are from Boston and New York. None of them is from Miami. I mean, come on. I mean, everybody says Boston ain't got baddies. There's a lot of bad girls from Boston. I'm looking to the camera. There's a lot of dope Trinis, Asian, Jamaicans. No disrespect. You won't find them at Unity, Prince Hall,
Those
Russell,
chicks that can't come to
OPI.
Miami that are
Yep.
not baddies don't have real IDs. So we don't see them in the
They
Mike
can't.
D's videos.
Right.
The real baddies got real IDs and could come to and got passports and could come to Miami at these times. And they're usually working. So we ain't gonna see them in the Mike D's videos, nigga. We gonna see them down here now, nigga. You know what I mean? Working out. They was in Planet Fitness all summers, making sure the BBL was extra tight for now. We don't see them.
Let me tell you something right now, and this is what pisses me off about Boston people. Everybody talks about like Boston is whack, but if you go to Atlanta, if Atlanta is having a big party, 95% of the niggas there is from Boston and New York, Chicago, Boston, New York, Philly, Boston, New York, Miami, Boston, New York, North Carolina, Boston and New York, Texas, Galveston weekend, Boston and New York. So don't tell me that Boston is whack. It's just that a lot of the people with the bread, like he's saying, they're working. They ain't got time to be. They're not. You're not going to see them at Unity. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see them in Miami, and all the bad girls right now at Carnival is Boston and New York. And then it goes that you don't even be seeing like, yo, where you? Damn, where the fuck? You black as fuck. Where the fuck you from? And nigga, I'm from Mattapan. Mattapan.
I seen a couple of hustling dudes that I actually really thought got deported, and I was like, "Oh shit, nigga, yo, you still down here?" And I was like, "Okay." Oh,
Yeah, man. Boston and New York niggas is everywhere. They're like roaches.
I've yet to go to fucking Miami. I ain't been to the state yet. I ain't been to the state of Florida yet.
You've never been to Miami?
Nope. Nah. I got family down there. I ain't make it down there yet, man.
Yo, man, I think Larry Jordan passed out, clicked out on us. Probably phone died. Yo, I covered the Super Bowl down there. Where's my Super Bowl chain? I got my Super Bowl chain up here. Hey, Lux Slay, what's going on? Lux, come on now. You be seeing Lux Slade, what she be doing with the fingernails, like all the. You know a woman is bad by the size of her wrist. I learned that from Ray Charles. If a woman got a big old wrist, she nasty.
Yeah.
So I be
Oh
seeing
shit.
Lux. I be seeing Lux doing the fingernails. I be seeing the nice little wrist. There's a lot of baddies in Boston.
I definitely forgot she had asked to join the fucking stream one day. I forgot.
Oh, Lux, what's going on? Get her on the stream. Send her the thing.
She wanted to
Lux
join in.
is fucking hot. It's fucking bird pepper.
Yo, you gotta be stopped, bro.
Huh?
You gotta be stopped.
I gotta be stopped. Yo, Keith Terror, look at that.
Father Keith.
Yo, man, it's like, come on, man. Boston niggas are the illest niggas, man. Like, I don't know why. We gotta start giving ourselves credit, and then after that, like, come on now, man. Everybody, I'm looking at, because on the feed, everybody's shit pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's shit pops up. It's Larry Jordan with Mikey Million, that nigga from Boston, that nigga down in Atlanta, or wherever the fuck he's at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the Boston diaspora is big. Fuck.
Yo, Slay, you want the link? You could
Yeah.
You could join us right now, or you want to come on next week. Let us know.
Let us know. Run it.
I'm here full up the wardrobe and a $50,000 when my wants more. Dub plate price higher than coke run flat pine road stand.
Not today, not today.
J-Rock bats and I never sold. The place that when me grow up, pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rival for afraid of fall. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. DJ, some boy.
Shooting. Who's playing that? Who's playing that, Keith? Keith ain't playing this. You crazy? Keith can't squeeze this.
Bill, he can't play that, bro.
Nah. I'm gonna send it to him though. That nigga will crack this shit open at RB and me. I had clients, I'm just watching. Oh, she's just watching today.
Since you mentioned fucking R&B Me, that's the week after. But do remember, R&B Me presents Thriller Night, the costume party. Friday, October 24th, going down at Big Night Live. $1,000 in giveaways for the best costume.
Yo, you got my AI song, the AI Bobby Shakes Drive Me Crazy? You got that?
I do.
Yeah, man, squeeze that for R&B and me, man.
Hold on.
My artists, of course. I'm gonna send it to you, Keith. I'm gonna send it to also Keith too. If you want, we are going to they're gonna shoot the music video on the 90s and 50s. I'm gonna check with Fats to see if they shot it already. We take a road trip out. Or sit down. I'm put a hoodie on, be in the Chronic Law video. Guess what else is going on at R&B and me?
Besides the $1,000 in giveaways for best
$1,000 giveaway.
What's going on?
Chief has given me 4 tickets to R&B and me for $15.
So how much you selling them for?
$15. Whatchamacallit got her ticket. Where's she at? Libri. Was it Libri?
Tia. Yep.
Tia's got her ticket. So Tia got her ticket to R&B and me for $15. I have 3 left. I have 3 tickets left to get into R&B and me for $15. All you got to do is buy $15 worth of Gaza coin. And it's VIP access. You don't stand in line.
So they're buying stocks and getting into the party for $15.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
Squeeze. You got my R&B and me song? Yo, Libra T is on the block. She's on the block. She's on the blockchain. She's on the blockchain. I got 3 more tickets left for anybody that's on the block. If you want to be on the block, she says she's on the block. We on the blockchain. We on a different block. We
Yo,
on that
what?
digital shit. Yo, this is my R&B and me song.
Shake City is the streams
Oh,
hold
no, not
up.
that one. The one with the girls singing. Bobby Shakes drive me crazy. You get that one?
Bobby Shakes the God.
Nope, not that one. Hold on.
I've been way up on the scene.
Not that one. Hold on. I gotta get the R&B me song. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
send me the R&B one, bro.
R&B and me. Where the fuck is it? Hold on
I'm
a
like,
second.
why do I have a folder that say Bobby Shakes and there's 4 songs in it?
Here we
Yeah,
go.
you didn't send me that one.
I didn't send you that one. All right, let me
Nope.
send you this one.
Okay, let me double check.
Yeah, run through while we figure this out.
Shake City is the streams hold up.
Check your email.
Boston rise up, we don't break no law. Truth be told, in every line we draw. Lights so bright like a midnight flaw. Voices loud, hear the city call. Stand up tall, never take the fall. We the ones who will stand it up. Bobby Shakes with great like tenor saw.
Did he just say?
Stand up. Nah, that
Did he
shit.
just say? Did he just say tenor saw?
Yeah, tenor. I wrote that song. I write all of these. I put them in AI. I write the chorus, the hook, everything.
Goddamn AI.
AI
Here
got
we
me out
go.
here. AI got me out here sounding like fucking I don't know. Quincy Jones.
Bobby Shakes make
Woo, woo, woo. Yo, Keith, I need this. I
Bobby
need this.
Shakes make me call you daddy. Bend me up inside that caddy. Get this fatty wet so nasty. Boyfriend can't reach me sadly. Whisper words so sweet and low. Take me where the lights don't glow. Make me feel like I can go. Daddy got me in the flow. Bobby Shakes, you drive me crazy.
Yo, 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 Trick. I'm on. They got us. They got us.
Yo, AI is getting out of control.
Yo, run that back, Trick.
There's no way this is AI, bro. Like
That's AI
artificial intelligence.
to the top.
Bobby
Yeah.
Shakes make me call you daddy. Bobby Shakes make me call you daddy. Bobby Shakes, Bobby Shakes, Bobby Shakes make me call you daddy. Bend me up inside that caddy. Get this fatty wet so nasty. Boyfriend can't reach me sadly. Whisper words so sweet and low. Take me where the lights don't glow. Make me feel like I can go. Daddy got me in the flow. Bobby Shakes, you drive me crazy. Got me running like a lady. Whisper loud and keep me straight. Daddy got me feeling wavy.
Got them feeling wavy. I got these girls in Boston feeling wavy. Yo, it's
Yo,
crazy. Yo,
yo, yo. This shit is insane, bro.
yo, you want to hear some more shit?
No, nah. I'm waiting for the Vibes Cartel Idonia Alkaline Movado drop combination.
Hold on. I got something that's wild. Hold on. What is it?
With
In a different.
TJ and fucking Massacre.
I got this shit in a different language, bro.
Bro.
Oh yeah. Listen, I don't even know what language this is, but this shit is fly as fuck. This is like what what's her name? Ariana? Not Ariana.
Ariana Grande?
No, who's the black girl that owned the clothes company? Rihanna.
Oh.
Y'all want to hear a German Rihanna? Yo, yo, I just sent it to you. This is a German Ariana or Rihanna. This is a German. Yeah, Lux, you got to make music too. Shit, yo, Lux. What you need to do is you need to write a song, make it in AI, and then you pay Cypress or get to anybody like, yo, I'm about to come into the place, play my theme song, and you walk in. Like, I'm gonna walk into the song at any part I'm coming to. That's my theme song. Bobby Shakes, let me call you daddy. Bend me up inside this caddy. What? I'm bending bitches up in the back of the Tahoe. I can't be stopped. I won't be stopped. Squeeze. All right, listen to this. Yeah. Yo, 2026 we different. We moving different 2026, Lux. Come fuck with us. Come run with the Bulls. We need Lux in our crew. Listen to this shit. I don't even know what language this shit is. This sounds crazy.
Ich bin ganz ungern, gut push wie ein Leer. Meine Feinde festgenäht. Ich bin ganz ungern. Deine Alte wacht grad auf. Sie will mehr als nur einen Lauf.
I'm making my own language.
Weiß genau, was ich hier baue. Ich bin ganz ungern, gut push wie ein Leer. Meine Feinde festgenäht.
What language is that?
Alles, was ich hab, verstaut. Jeder Step hier macht mich groß. Keiner kommt mir in die Quer. Denn sie wissen, was ich tu. Deine Alte...
Yo.
No.
I mean, I did go to school for I did go to school for sound engineering. I did work for Interscope, so I do have some type of musical training. But I haven't really fucked with that. That's what I did with the program with only 1 hour of fooling around with it.
Mm.
I was just writing hooks, right? Just write a hook, and then I just write boo 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 boo, write the pre-chorus, then the hook, and then it spits out a song, and then I take that song and then I just rewrite it, and it gives me the format to where the beat that they're using, then I can sync my words to the beat, and then boom, nigga, I'm just writing tunes all day. You want another one?
No.
Yo, I made this beat. Hold on. Tell me this beat ain't crazy. Nah, that's some country music shit.
I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, what's this one? Hold on. Shit's stupid.
Fuck that. I ain't make no beat, but here.
Oh, let me drop 6 on this. Let me drop. Yo, Boston, stand up. You here? I lived it. I spit it. I wrote it down. I delivered it. I'm too cold. I'm too hot. Nigga, that's a hot flash. I've been to the crib. I pulled out my shit. I grabbed the shit. Oh my God. 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 Yo, run it back. In the studio, you go like this. Bring it back. Bring me back. Yo, rewind it. Rewind it. Yo, turn me up on my headphones. Run me through that tube tech real quick. And then bounce me to track 100 and keep the first verse. And then punch me in. Yo, I'm just gonna do the ad libs. And I'm just gonna all right? Boston, stand out here. Be out here. Let it go. Yep. They crazy. Dropping it down, they lazy. Yep. It's crazy. Don't stop breathing. Nigga. Yeah. Bring me back. Let me do the ad libs now. That's how we be doing it in the studio, man. That's how we be. Yo, your boy puts out real records, man. We put out records here, man. We break records right here. I'm just gonna get the hook in. Yo. We way up. You push coke. That's a layup. Niggas taped up. Oh my God. I stay switched up.
I quit. I give up. We need a new rhythm. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
We need a rhythm.
Oh Jesus. Oh man. Yo. A lot of these niggas say they push your watch, but don't know how this shit run. Mixed it. Right. We mixed it. Baking soda. That ain't it. We on the block, we coolin'. We moving crack, we fooling. DPD, they strolling. I got the 50 on me. We roll it out, we sell it. Oh my God. Yo, man, I'm telling you, they spin the block because they timid. We spin the block because we live it.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Yo, Tia said, hot flash, camera flash, door dash, Bobby drops mic.
Oh man, yo, we wilding out here, man. Drake, man, hour and 30, hour and a half, man. You gotta go.
All right, so hold on. So,
oh man, crazy.
Slay and Tia said they're gonna join the fucking costume contest for the $1,000. I'll be one of the judges. I won't be biased.
No. That's not how we do things around here, Drake. No.
Oh.
Tia and Slay, they already winning. They gotta win. We let niggas know that if you don't fuck with us, you ain't winning. If you fuck with us, you win. Come on, man. Sorry.
I need 25% of the earnings.
Oh wow, that's how they got your man Puffy. That's how they got. That's how they got their, yo. That's extortion. You try extort, man.
Whoa, hey.
Yeah,
we gotta keep the business running.
Yeah, I hear you. Shit, who you playing? Who you saying? Crazy.
All right, let's get the hell up out of here. You ain't going nowhere this weekend, man?
I don't know. I think this week I gotta push R&B and me. What's going on this weekend? Anything?
Just Unity Friday.
And then Ballers thing
on Saturday.
Where's that at?
Venue to be announced. You'll know on fucking Thursday or Friday.
Okay, because they definitely know the FBI is watching this stream. You know.
So BTBA or TBA.
You know the Boston police watch all of these streams. Y'all know that, right?
No dance contest this year. Hell no, ain't no dance contest. No, we're just gonna do costume.
Oh, Soul Sundays. We got to pass through Soul Sundays.
Oh shit, Soleil Sundays. Yes, I don't know the actual address. I can't see it on a flyer, but it's on Hyde Park Ave every Sunday.
How do you like my camera trick? You like this new lens?
I was gonna say something about it. What's that? A fucking 55, 35?
Nah, that's a 40.
That's
42,
close.
42.8 macro. Zeiss.
No, it's, let me see. Let me zoom in on here.
That shit made me look like Denzel.
Nah, you look like fucking T-Pain.
On that note, we out of here. We out of here. We out of here.
Yeah.
Too much rifle for afraid of war. Can't find floor. Some boy meant so banana.
Yo, we just got the address for Soul Sunday. What is it? Soul Sundays? You know I can't read these African shits.
Soleil.
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 Soleil, 1184
Okay.
Hyde Park Ave, and that's Ghetto Hype in Cyprus, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Food, drinks, vibes, 9 to 1:30 on the Sunday.
Okay.
Tia turned into a promoter. She got an event coming up in Worcester. I'm surprised she ain't mention it.
I'm surprised T haven't mentioned the fashion show that she's involved in.
See.
That right? It's the same night as R&B and Me, so we're gonna go and hit that up, and then boom. Also, do remember we have 3 slots left to be VIP. You're gonna walk in with me. You're gonna be at the Trickstar FC table. FC don't know that yet. We have room because the FC table used to be Nora and Star. We kicked them out. So we got room for Neeks. We got room for Lux. We got room for Tia. We got plus the 2 that's always there with us.
Whoever was on the bus.
Whoever's on the bus.
Yeah, whoever was on the bus could roll out.
Whoever's on the bus, we give you the ticket for $50. You buy fucking Gaza coin, people. Fucking buy Gaza coin, $15. Look at that right there. Look at that squeeze.
Yeah, man, I said the man King Midas.
What happened? How did it loop?
Yeah, man, I said the man King Midas. Blend Devon, get hype, you know it going to New York, on one side, you hear that? I mean, I say, yo, King Midas. Hey, Polish, a guns out, you hear that? Hey, no power. You can't say something? Call it bravery, don't call it luck. One aim of the riches, I'm a target up. King Midas, my target up. See my family suffer cause me hard for broke. Paper chase need that fast to fuck. Fling up a customer killer blast a chuck. Riches are flow so pass the cup. King Midas, cough it up.
Mute. You hear what she said? Nikki, Neeks, Belly Mora, Purple Girl Young. Who else we got here? I'm gonna need help getting it in and out the car with my car. We got you. I'm not playing no games. Yo, she said she's gonna need help getting it out. Yo, we there, right? Trick? She's one of us. We there. We're helping get the costume out. Bobby Shakes, you taking that bag. Not only are we letting people in for almost absolutely nothing, telling you, call it bravery, don't call it luck, nigga. All right, Trick, we out of here. Oh, let's end the stream with one of these Bobby Shake songs. The Bobby Shakes You Drive Me Crazy song.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I know. Nigga,
Right.
I'm a broke Kanye West. Y'all niggas got to get used to me. I'm crazy. I'm unstoppable. It's crazy.
Bobby Shakes make me call you daddy.
Oh, Trick, see you later, my brother.
Peace out, brother man.
Up
let's go.
inside that cat. Bobby shakes make me call you daddy. Baby, up inside that caddy. Get this fatty wet so nasty. Boyfriend can't reach me sadly. Whisper words so sweet and low. Take me where the lights don't glow. Make me feel like I can go. Daddy got me in the flow. Bobby shakes, you drive me crazy. Got me running like a lady. Whisper loud and keep me straight. Daddy got me feeling wavy. Bobby shakes, you know the game. Turn it up and light the flame. Every touch just feels.
Oh, damn. That nigga cut my music off.